Let's set the scene. Singapore, glowing with excitement for the Asian premiere of one of the year's most anticipated films. The city's skyline sparkled, and the air was thick with anticipation as fans and celebrities alike prepared for an unforgettable evening. Universal Studios Singapore rolled out a yellow carpet, a nod to the iconic yellow brick road, transforming the venue into a wonderland of lights, music, and color, for a night of pure magic. The yellow carpet shimmered under the spotlights, lined with dazzling decorations and themed displays that paid tribute to the film's enchanting world. Guests were greeted by whimsical set pieces and vibrant backdrops, setting the tone for a truly immersive experience. Fans from all over Asia and beyond gathered, some waiting for hours just to catch a glimpse of their favorite stars. The crowd buzzed with excitement, holding up handmade signs and snapping photos, hoping to see icons like Cynthia Erivo, Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Yeoh, and Ariana Grande. Ariana, radiant and gracious in a sparkling gown, was ready to celebrate with her castmates and fans. She paused for photos, waved to the crowd, and shared warm smiles, embodying the spirit of the evening. The atmosphere was electric. Smiles, cheers, and a sense of global celebration filled the air. It felt as if the whole city had come together for this one magical night, united by a shared love of cinema and storytelling. Tickets had already shattered pre-sale records, and anticipation was sky-high. The premiere was completely sold out, with fans lining up around the block, eager to be part of this historic event. The cast mingled with fans, signing autographs and taking selfies, making the night unforgettable for everyone. Laughter and excitement echoed through the venue as stars and fans shared special moments together. Security was tight, with vigilant personnel ensuring everyone could enjoy the spectacle safely. Every detail was carefully managed, so guests could focus on the celebration without worry. It was a night meant for joy, friendship, and the magic of storytelling, a celebration of dreams coming true and memories being made. But in a split second, one reckless act would turn this perfect evening upside down, changing the course of the night in ways no one could have imagined. Amid the celebration, chaos struck. The red carpet, usually a place of glamour and excitement, was suddenly transformed into a scene of confusion and fear. Johnson Wen, a 26-year-old from Australia, had traveled thousands of miles for this moment. But he wanted more than just a glimpse of the stars from behind the barricade. He wanted to be part of the action, to make his mark on a night meant for others. Ignoring the barricades meant to protect everyone, he leapt over and sprinted toward the cast. In a split second, the line between fan and intruder was crossed, and the crowd's cheers turned to shouts of alarm. His target was clear: Ariana Grande and her co-stars, who stood just feet away, unaware of the chaos about to unfold. The crowd gasped as Wen broke through, shattering the festive mood. What had been a night of celebration was now overshadowed by fear and uncertainty. Security rushed in, but Wen reached Ariana first, throwing his arm around her shoulders. For a brief, terrifying moment, he was right beside her, completely disregarding her personal space and safety. For Ariana, it was a terrifying breach of personal space. The look of shock and fear on her face said it all. This was not the kind of attention any celebrity wants. Wen, meanwhile, jumped up and down, grinning, oblivious to the fear he caused. To him, it was a moment of triumph, but to everyone else, it was a nightmare unfolding in real time. The joy on his face was a stark contrast to the shock on hers. The disconnect between his excitement and her distress was impossible to ignore. This was no fan moment. It was a dangerous intrusion. The boundary between admiration and obsession had been crossed, and the consequences were immediate. The event's energy shifted instantly from celebration to alarm. People who had come to witness a glamorous premiere now found themselves in the middle of a security scare. Security scrambled to contain the situation, moving quickly to restrain Wen and protect the cast. Their training kicked in, but the damage to the night's atmosphere was already done. Fans and cast alike were left stunned. The shock lingered in the air, a reminder of how quickly things can change. The night's magic was replaced by confusion and concern. People whispered to each other, wondering how something like this could happen at such a high-profile event. Wen's selfish act put everyone on edge. The sense of safety that had filled the air was gone, replaced by anxiety and unease. The carefully planned premiere was now a scene of chaos. Organizers scrambled to regain control, but the disruption had already left its mark. All eyes were on Ariana, whose safety had just been threatened. The incident served as a stark reminder of the risks celebrities face, Even in the most controlled environments, the question on everyone's mind: how would the cast and crew respond? Would the show go on, or would the night be remembered for this shocking breach of security? The moment Wen grabbed Ariana, chaos erupted. Ariana's shock was clear. Her celebration turned to fear in an instant. Security rushed in, but Cynthia Erivo acted first. Without hesitation, Cynthia stepped between Wen and Ariana, pushing him away. Her instinct was to protect, not panic. Security quickly subdued Wen, but he tried to break free again, desperate for more attention. Guards pinned him down, ending his disruption. The cast was shaken, fans were stunned, and the event's magic was lost. Cynthia's bravery stood out amid the turmoil. The incident left everyone questioning how such a breach could happen. The yellow carpet, once a symbol of celebration, was now marked by fear. The night's joy had been stolen by one reckless act, but in the chaos, a hero emerged. Cynthia Erivo's response was nothing short of heroic. In a split second, she transformed from a glamorous star on the yellow carpet to a vigilant protector, showing the world that true character shines brightest in moments of crisis. While most would freeze or hesitate, Cynthia acted on pure instinct, shielding Ariana without a second thought. Her quick thinking and selfless reaction set her apart, proving that courage isn't just about grand gestures, but about doing the right thing when it matters most. Her courage and friendship were on full display as she pushed Wen away, creating a safe space for Ariana in the midst of chaos. The tension in the air was palpable, but Cynthia's determination never wavered. Afterward, Cynthia and the team gathered around Ariana, offering comfort and reassurance. They made sure she felt safe and supported, turning a frightening moment into one of unity and care. Later, Cynthia addressed the incident with grace, telling reporters she didn't believe Wen meant any harm, but emphasized that you can never be too careful in such unpredictable situations. Her priority was always Ariana's safety, especially considering Ariana's past trauma and the vulnerability that comes with being in the public eye. Cynthia's empathy and vigilance were evident in every gesture. Fans around the world took to social media to praise Cynthia, calling her a true friend and a class act. Messages of admiration poured in, celebrating her bravery and kindness. Her actions reminded everyone of the importance of standing up for others, especially when they are most vulnerable. Cynthia's example inspired countless people to look out for one another. In a moment of fear and uncertainty, Cynthia brought humanity and strength to the forefront, showing resilience under pressure and compassion in the face of adversity. She didn't do it for attention or applause. She did it because it was the right thing to do. Her humility only made her actions more admirable. Her bravery turned what could have been a frightening ordeal into a powerful story of friendship, loyalty, and support. Cynthia's heroism became the night's silver lining, a reminder that even in the most unexpected moments, true heroes emerge. So, who is Johnson Wen? He's no stranger to chaos. Known online as Troll Most Hated, he's crashed events before. From concerts by Katy Perry and the Chainsmokers to even the Olympics, Wen has a history of seeking attention through disruption. This wasn't a spontaneous act, it was calculated. Wen thrives on chaos, disregarding the safety and enjoyment of others. In court, he admitted wrongdoing, but his track record casts doubt on his sincerity. The judge called him out for his attention-seeking behavior. Wen wanted headlines, but at a steep cost. His actions were a sad reflection of the lengths some will go for viral fame. The incident in Singapore was just the latest in a troubling pattern. This time, though, the consequences would be real. The incident was caught on countless phones and instantly went viral. Videos of Wen's stunt flooded TikTok, Instagram, and news outlets worldwide. Instead of lying low, Wen posted about the chaos, almost bragging. He even thanked Ariana online, showing no remorse. Public reaction was swift. Fans were horrified, especially given Ariana's past trauma. Cynthia was praised for her quick thinking, while Wen faced universal condemnation. The event sparked debate about fan behavior and celebrity safety. The viral footage was a stark reminder. Barriers exist for a reason. The world watched as one person's selfishness overshadowed a night meant for joy. The message was clear: this kind of behavior is unacceptable. Respect and safety must come first. Singaporean authorities acted fast. Wen was arrested the next day and charged with public nuisance. In court, he pleaded guilty and was called out for his attention-seeking. The judge sentenced him to 9 days in jail. A real consequence, not just a warning. The legal response was swift and decisive, reassuring fans and organizers. Singapore sent a clear message: public disorder won't be tolerated. Justice was served, and the system worked efficiently. The cast and fans found some closure in seeing accountability. The case became a warning to anyone considering similar stunts. Wen's punishment didn't end with jail. Upon release, Singapore's immigration authorities deported him immediately. He was put on a plane back to Australia. No second chances. The government made it clear: break the law and you're out for good. Wen is now permanently banned from re-entering Singapore. This lifetime ban was reported worldwide, underscoring its seriousness. Singapore protected its citizens and future events with this decisive action. Wen's quest for attention cost him dearly: a criminal record and a permanent goodbye. His moment in the spotlight ended with a lifetime of consequences. Actions have lasting repercussions, especially when public safety is at stake. What's the takeaway from all this? Public events are meant for joy, but only if everyone respects the rules. Barricades and security aren't suggestions. They're essential for safety. Performers give us their best. They deserve our respect and protection. Wen's actions were a selfish violation of that trust. Viral fame is fleeting, but the harm caused can last forever. Let's be more like Cynthia: protective, compassionate, and brave. Celebrate from a respectful distance and create safe, joyful memories. Kindness and respect are always more powerful than a desperate plea for attention. Be kind, be respectful, and let's keep public events safe for everyone.